Hello and welcome, my beautiful Cancers. This is the extended part of your reading. This is a general forecast, and it will be for the month of May, year of 23. I have decided to put these out once a month for the members, where you can keep going back and checking them, but also you can correlate them to the weeklies, seeing how, as the month unfolds, how this works with all the weeks in the month of May. So I do think, too, that doing this, it works out better because it takes time for finance and career to evolve, as well as relationships. So I think you're going to find this will actually work out better for you. So let's see what we have here. When it comes for the month of May, what's going to happen? What do you need to see, know, and expect when it comes to money and your career and or your business? So let's see what we have here. Well, I think you're going to be thinking about time management. I think you're going to be busy because we had talked about in the previous reading that, you know, you had this Eight of Wands hitting the ground running, but you also had the card of the King of Pentacles and the King of Wands. So taking action, going after what you want, staying focused. But the King of Pentacles says you're bound to see some really good luck when it comes to this. So I do think that, you know, it's your time to profit. It's your time to move on. I mean, you may have been waiting for something to happen for quite a while, and you just picked this particular time, but I think divine timing kicked in for you. I think that maybe if you've been thinking about getting a job, moving on, finding something new, and you've been waiting for it, now is going to be the time soon coming in. So seize the moment, okay? I think the waiting period is going to be over. So there, you might be in a situation here where you're doing temporary work, or maybe this summer, if you're not employed or you're not working, depending on where you work, you may be taking some other sort of job on the side to keep busy and to keep you going, and you know, the extra money as well. Now the feather comes in, and that is definitely indicative of, you know, divine intervention. So I do think that your waiting has paid off because there was a reason for you to be waiting. There was a reason why you didn't get that job at that particular time you applied for, or your business wasn't doing what you had wanted it to do if you're self-employed. So I do think that, you know, things are going to improve here. I really believe that you're going to see abundance coming in. And again, we talk about divine twice here, divine timing and divine intervention. So this work is going to be easier than you thought. I think you're thinking that whatever this work is you're going to have to do may be difficult, but it won't be. And I think you're going to find it much easier. So don't be so undecided. Don't be worried about that. You could also be involved in traveling. Some of you might be having to travel a little farther or go in a different direction geographically for this job, so there could be travel involved as well to get you there to that place of employment. So it's time now. It's time for you to profit. I think it's divine timing that things are happening at this time for you in your job and your career and your business. And it's almost like, you know, when we see the feathers, we think of angels, right? That it was divine intervention. You know, the powers that be, whatever you've been manifesting and praying for, they've been listening to you. So don't be afraid. Your guides and your angels have been listening. Now, coming in, excuse me, with your relationships, and this can be same-sex, marriage, this can be single, this can be love mate, playmate, life mate, this can also be partnerships and soulmates in business or soulmates with friendships. So let's see what we have here. What does Cancer need to see, know, and expect when it comes to relationships in their life? Messages for Cancer, please, Spirit. Relationships or romance or partnerships. Soulmates. Thank you. Oops, they gave you 3. No, they didn't. They gave you... Yeah, they did. Yeah, there they are. Okay. Okay, so you could be going through sort of a temporary separation here. And don't get yourself down. Don't put yourself down. For some of you, if you're in a relationship and you haven't heard from your significant other or someone who you've just met, you think they've ghosted you or they're ignoring you. And there could be a situation. You need to be a little more analytical. There could be a reason why they're not with you. They can't be with you. For some of you, it could be that they're working really hard or they're preoccupied with personal reasons in their lives that they can't connect with you right now. Because of that. So don't give up. Don't love yourself first. Okay. You know, your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive anyway. So allow yourself to realize that this isn't you in this situation, okay? I always look at this separation card as a temporary thing. He's standing there holding her hand. She's laying there looking at him, and Cupid's above her and him. So they're just saying this isn't a permanent thing here, okay? They're trying to reconnect or connect again, because I do believe there's a strong chemistry attraction here. Okay, there's a strong magnetic attraction here for you. So I do not see this as a separation whereby there was a big fight and you guys broke up and you're moving on. I see this as a situation where you might be saying, why haven't I heard from them? Why haven't they called me back? Have they ghosted me? Do they not want to see me anymore? And you start to get up in your head. No, I think you need to think about just being patient. Remember what we talked about here. We talked about waiting. Okay, we talked about that. So don't get up in your head and start putting two and two together and making, something not add up right. Okay, so just wait this out. I do think that there's a lot of chemistry here between you and an individual, and in time they will connect with you again. So just take care of business. Do what's right for you right now. Do the things that are going to make you feel good about you while you're waiting to hear from this person again. Okay, I think there's just a situation here. They can't connect at this time, but it's nothing to do with you. Okay, alrighty. Now, what do we need for you to see when it comes to change in your life? What do you need to relinquish, release, surrender to? Let's see what we have here for my beautiful Cancers, please, Spirit. What do they need to see, know, and expect? So let me know how you like these monthlies for my members. I think you could just continually go back and keep checking them and correlate them to each week. Because as the month goes on, you may see each week, you'll find more of a connection depending on the week. So surrender to spirit and surrender to prayer. Now, remember we talked about here that you connect with spirit, that you connect to the powers that be, that you tap into higher self here. So definitely, okay, surrender to spirit. Once you've done everything you can do to achieve a goal, turn the situation over to the divine and let spirit work its magic. We've got divine here. Okay, this is all divine. So if you're waiting to hear about a job, or you're waiting to hear about a situation now, or even a relationship, just throw it out into the universe and say, okay, I'm going to wait. I'm going to be patient. I know that I'm going to be heard. Surrender to prayer. Give yourself over completely to prayer. When you pray from your heart, you will be heard throughout the universe, and answers and support will arrive. So tapping into higher self, going within, we never go without. We find the answers that we need. So surrender to spirit. You've done everything you can. You might have to wait a little bit to get the answers that you want, but divine intervention is working in your favor, and you'll find out that everything will work out exactly at the perfect time. Okay, what do you need to focus on? Let's see what you need to focus on. Okay, what does Cancer need to focus on, Spirit? What do they need to focus on? Message for my beautiful Cancers, please. What do they need to focus on this month of May? Thank you, Spirit. What have we got? Let go of your ego. Okay, so don't get caught up in your head. Don't think that, well, things aren't going to work out, and, I don't care, and, let it go. Okay, let the ego go. I don't find that with my Cancers that they tend to be egotistical, but there's moments in time where maybe you take things out of context, or maybe your feelings get hurt. Just let it go. Okay, let the ego go. Allow spirit. When we carry ego, we don't allow spirit in, so we're blocking that. Okay, you need to let your ego go. Realize that timing isn't, we can't change time. We can't make things happen. We can't force issues. We just have to wait, because if you've asked for that assistance, you need to trust it. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Cancers, this is your reading for the month of May, and I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic month to look forward to. And always know I send you lots of love and many blessings, and I'll see you soon.